Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel, then please smash that subscribe button now. And we are 73 subscribers away from the 1.1k mark. So if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. And the film that we are going to be discussing today is a very famous Tamil film in recent times that garnered all the eyeballs of the millennials that were there. And the film that I am discussing today is Love Today, which started streaming on Netflix on Friday. Now, I had heard a lot about this film and I was really excited about its OTT release, and finally, I did get my chance to watch it. And owing to the glowing word of mouth, my curiosity was, at another level for this film. And probably it must be for the fact that, the generation, my generation and the younger generation, we all, did resonate with the subject of the film. Now, when we talk about cell phones, earlier it was considered as a luxury. I mean, our generation, that is there, the 90s kids, essentially, I think we are officially the first generation who, started using cell phones, firstly of our parents and then switched to smartphones. So, earlier I remember we had a Nokia 2100 and that had some lovely games in it. So, it's all a part of our childhood and nostalgia that, formulates the cell phone, rise of the cell phones, you can say. So, as the world started getting smarter, I would say, when the phone started getting smarter. So the smartphones, with the onset of smartphones, there were the communication that was there, that became a little faster as well. Earlier it was SMS, then it switched to WhatsApp, and now current generation uses Instagram. Even our generation uses Instagram, by the way. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me. This is the chance after the video. Anyway, so my point being that, with the rise of cell phones, the communication has been easier, and with that communication, communication between loved ones or maintaining relationships also has become slightly more easier. And based on this subject, when film was made, Love Today, I mean, I was really interested in what it had to offer. So how is Love Today as a film? Here we go. So firstly, talking about the story and the screenplay, Love Today is essentially a story about a couple, a man and a girl, a man and a woman, and they are deeply in love with one another and want to get married. This until the bride of the sorry, the father of the bride, he comes and wants them to interchange cell phones and spend one day with each other's cell phones. And that is like a different angle to the story, and the story is definitely one that caters to the millennials and the social media generation, as you can say, as is with the 90s kids as well. I am also quite active on social media, so it caters to all of us, who are in this pool of technology and using cell phones that are there. The screenplay here, standing of 150 minutes, might seem slightly long, but it is very entertaining. It is thoroughly entertaining. Now, the drama, it opens with the introduction of the two protagonists. We get to know that they are deeply in love, and supposedly trust, in inverted commas, formulates the foundation of their relationship, you can say. Now, the thing with that is that, it, at the beginning, it is superficial and deliberately so. But as the film progresses and that twist in the tale is introduced early on in the film, that is when things change. That is when the truth bomb changes. In between, you are also introduced to some of the other characters that are there, some characters that formulate the world. Now, I was absolutely amazed at the detailing that was there in this drama. The drama is thoroughly engaging and engrossing, but the detailing is something that is at a different level. Now, we all, have been a part of this generation who we are, actively using cell phones and smartphones nowadays. And so every now and then, there is some casual flirting that is going on. We have, exchanged lovey-dovey messages or even slid into the DMs of some people. We all have done that. I mean, the one, who, denies that we've not done that. I mean, I'm talking of our generation, 90s kids and below. So if you saying that you haven't done that, then you are actually lying through your teeth. There's nothing to deny. We all have done it, and that was represented so well in the film. I mean, there was the scene where, the man, the protagonist, he's going through the DMs of his girlfriend, and there's someone like, good night, good night, good night, did you eat, did you eat, did you eat? So this is something which would be very relatable to many people. It found me laughing hysterically. I mean, it was outstanding. I mean, there's a joke that goes in our group also, that if there is a couple, वो लोग खाना नहीं खाते, वो लोग ताना ताते हैं, because you say मेले बाबू ने ताना ताया types. So I think that is something that was hilarious and nicely done. The detailing, I think, was really well done. The drama here, I really like the balance of the drama as well, the equilibrium that was maintained. It wasn't tilted towards any particular gender. It was showcased both equally. The man and the woman both had their share of exchanges with other people, and there's nothing wrong in that. It's fine. And that was really well represented through a series of scenes, in the first half, particularly from the man's point of view, in the second half, from the female's point of view. And there was nothing like right and wrong in this. This is a part of the culture, not the culture, but part of the generation that is there. It does happen. However, towards the end, the drama, the humor streak that is there, that is maintained throughout, by the way, but the melodrama, it doesn't get really melodramatic at any given point of time. There's also a little subplot that is there featuring the protagonist's sister, who's getting married to a inverted commas not so good looking guy. There's nothing like a not so looking guy, not so looking good guy. But that angle was also well explained, in terms of how social media can get little cruel, and can get a little overwhelming. So the drama had all its bases covered. I felt it covered an entire thing. It had a lot to say in terms of the lingo of today's generation and the thought process of today's generation, with such detailing that is there, which was outstanding to witness. um, that subplot also had a good, nice little heart to the story. Now, uh, towards the end, the final moments, that nicely equated it with, a boy sowing seed and he was just checking it every day. That part was, maintained throughout, but the significance of that part was used as a metaphor at the end, when, his mother, who is incidentally the protagonist's mother only, comes and says, allow faith, allow faith to settle in, have faith that it is going to grow in a tree. And that was similar to a relationship. So when it ultimately, that seed, germinates and becomes a tree, that led to a goosebumps moment, absolute goosebump moment towards the end. And it had its heart in the right place. There were many heartfelt moments also that were there. It wasn't just fun and games. The heartfelt moments that were there also did formulate for a good watch. So overall, I was really impressed by the screenplay. It was relatable, and it catered to the millennial relationship, or the modern day relationship that was there, in a very contemporary manner. I felt that was really nicely explained through the film. Now, coming to the dialogues, music, and direction, the dialogues I felt were very witty, and I found myself laughing, more often than not. I mean, it was hilarious. Despite it being a situational comedy, none of the dialogues were lost in translation. It catered to a more universal audience, and more so, it was, relatable. So I think it was very impactful. The lines were very impactful. The music and the BGM are pretty good, go nicely with the film. The cinematography, especially the lighting and the VFX, are excellent. Given the budget of this film, I think the budget of the film is mid-budget, or maybe slightly on the lower side, but I think with that resource also, I think they did a fabulous job. Now, director Pradeep Ranganathan, I think he's done an outstanding job. The fact that he understands today's generation really did help here. He understands the pulse of the audience, and he weaved around a very, a brilliant take on the millennial relationship that is there, and I think he did a spectacular job. Coming to the performances again, I think Yogi Babu, he is normally seen in a comic avatar in many films. Despite that, I mean, here he had a very heartfelt role, and I think he did a fabulous job here. Ravina Ravi also did a spectacular job. Um, Satya Raj, I think he also was magnificent in this film. Ivana, she has such a lovely screen presence, and she looks very pretty. And I think, her character was really nuanced, and she did a pretty good job as well. And Pradeep Ranganathan, who's doubled up as the main protagonist here, is in sparkling form. I think he has this quite little charm to his character, and he has a good screen presence, and he put it to use. Also, his comic timing is, I think, outstanding. I think he did a fabulous job. So overall, Love Today is highly recommended by me. It is streaming on Netflix. It is a brilliant take on the millennial relationships of our generation, 90s kids and below. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to absolutely love this film. So if you're liking this video, please smash that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and it doesn't take much to like a video. Just like a video, leave a like, and yeah, let me know what did you think of the film in the comment section below. What did you like, what did you dislike, and if there are any recommendations, throw me some. Also, the full review of Love Today is on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. So please visit that link as well, along with many other reviews that I've written on my site. I've also written for Action Hero, Kala. Somebody was asking for Kala. Kala is a fantastic film, by the way. Do watch that as well on Netflix, and read my review on my site, Popcorn Reviews. I haven't made a separate video on that. Um, what else? The social media handles are in the description box below, of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. Instagram, I think I'm one away from the 1K mark, so leave a follow. It's fine. And if there are any recommendations, throw me some. I'll see you again very soon with another video, probably tomorrow or day after, probably day after. So then, till then, subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon as well. And until next time, thank you so much.